Alright, welcome back everybody to Warframe. And today we're going to be taking on the second dream and maybe go into the next story quest depending on how much time I have. This is the defining end of the tutorial for Warframe, as the entire community agrees. Basically, once you start this quest, the game from then on only gets better from there, and more difficult. Without further ado, let's get into it. And for this process, I will not be skipping cutscenes.
Who destroyed the organ? Your way of life. Who do you hunt, Shadow, to cleanse or despair their blood? Tenno. Sever their heads, yet they rise again. Someone has hidden the Tenno essence, their truth from you. Lotus. I know where she hides the Tenno heart. A womb in the sky, forbidden to my kind, but where you will take me. I am Anhal, sentient destroyer of worlds.
Yep.
Your hand, expose their heart. By my edge, leave it beating from its nest.
Yep, definitely makes sense.
The sentient Hunhao has grown strong again, and his thoughts have invaded my own. Worse still, he has enlisted the Stalker to find the reservoir,
Hmm.
weak point of all Tenno, a place I hid long ago. I fear the Stalker is on the cusp of finding this place. Do not let this happen.
Alright, and in which case, that is going to be what we're going to be doing. Anyways, today I've got some new stuff that has come into play, like this new design that I came up with for Mirage. And I also got a few new weapons, the Gorgon, the Atomos, and the Guandao. But, without further ado, let's get into it.
The Grineer's excavations have disturbed Hunhao's tomb. They've awakened something evil, bent on Tenno destruction. Infiltrate the Grineer systems to find out what they know. It may lead us to the Stalker.
Alright, let's do it then.
The Grineer expedition has uncovered pieces of Hunhao, fragments of his body.
I'm going to test out some new stuff.
Every part of him is connected to a singular mind.
382% is wild. I got a hold of a new set of mods that I'm not familiar with from a player that said they were going to be leaving the game. So, at the very least, that is very, very kind of this person to do so. Their name was Phoenix. I don't exactly remember every part of their name. I just remember that Phoenix was a really great help in this. It was Phoenix something. And for whatever reason, it just seems like my melees are just literally tearing them apart. Jeez. Alright, well. Let's see, how do I get to a... Oh, well, maybe if I just use the console.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Nice. Yep, smacking you. This looks so annoying. Like, how do you deal with this? Wow. Just go right back up where we started. Eh. Not able to get through there either. So I'm assuming it's wanting me to do this. Why am I down here again? So that means it would want me to go here. Okay, so why am I here? There's no way out of here. This thing is literally just wasting my time at this point. Alright, let's just get through this the best we can. Alright, whatever, to be honest. There's not really anything I can do except for... Yep, I should have been more patient.
You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Should have been slightly more patient, but it's all good. And boom.
This data vault has already been raided. The data is damaged, but there could be a message here. I need another data sample to piece it together.
The Tenno Hive has corrupted your precepts. With love, I will destroy them and make you right again.
You will never find them, Hun Hao.
But I see your mind. I already have found them. You owe me their lives.
Alright.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Well, cool. Okay, so there's a thing there. How do I disable that? How do I disable that thing? Unfortunately, I don't know. Which means my only way forward is
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
alright, cool.
That's what I was looking for. I can decode the rest of the message. This is bizarre. It's for me. I need a moment to contact this person. Get to extraction.
Nice, got some gallium. Always a welcome resource. Okay.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Just getting a piece of tellurium is really nice. I think they need to update that location thing. Alright, now let's keep moving.
How is listening? I will be
Hello, Tenno. Are you surprised?
What's up, Salad?
Why? You know I've always had my ear to the ground. Those dogs don't have a clue what kind of bone they've dug up. But I do. Shall I show you? Don't worry. You can trust me. This time.
Lovely. I'm assuming it doesn't come without a price. Okay. Cephalon fragment. Where exactly? Okay. There is too much. Okay, well, I gotta go and use a console now. Just bugger off. Okay. Now, I gotta use this one. I'm not fighting these things if I don't have to. Dude, how many of these doors am I gonna have to go through? Nice, gallium. Okay.
Listen, Tenno. You're near the dig site. Of course, I could just tell you where it is, but what fun would that be? So keep your eyes peeled. If you.
Okay.
That's it. You must smell the prize. Because I know you can't see it. Golda.
So annoying.
You were warm, but now you're not. Warmer. Yes, getting warmer. Getting colder. Warmer.
Bro, this is just getting ridiculous.
That's it. You must smell the prize. Because I know you can't see it. Yes, this is the spot.
Alright.
Are these the bones you're looking for, Lotus?
Yes, this is it. A fragment of my father, destroyed in the old war. I I can use it to see him. I
Feel
see
like
the
you're getting
stalker
tricked.
stronger. Hunhow's voice within him. I see the reservoir, but I feel confusion. He doesn't know unless... Oh no.
Thank you, daughter. Fear has baited you to the snare. What was secret is now known. Your Tenno, their touch. I now see the womb of the sky. My shadow now walks the path.
Well,
What have I done? Get out of there, Tenno.
Mom, you better have a solution for this.
Be careful. Last time you got close with the sentients, you wiped out an entire civilization.
Hey, that wasn't my
You don't
fault.
remember that, do you?
I wasn't around during that time. Okay.
Tell me, Lotus, what is this reservoir? Some hidden Tenno weakness?
Goodbye, Alad.
Alright.
You've earned your favor. We'll take it from here.
Don't think so. I'm here to protect my investment. If that thing manages to
Okay.
destroy Tenno, then where does my investment go? Now then, where is he?
Alright, well. It's time to see.
When you connected to Hunhouse Fragment, Hunhouse saw a path to the reservoir that led through here. He cannot reach it alone. He needs the Stalker to do it for him.
I'm assuming it's toxic to the sentients, in a way. Or maybe a barrier of some kind? Yeah, this thing, for whatever reason, just is not working out. Whereas this thing is just straight up eating through them. Maybe it's just the way that I have the Gorgon modded. Oh wow, it just burned him straight through.
A void gate. These things never made sense to me.
Really, Stalker?
You're smart, Tenno. You'll figure out how to open it again, won't you?
Okay.
This needle pierces the sky. Nata, will we find the Tenno heart within? These puppets will not stop me. I will attack in many forms.
Really? An Oculist? That is hilarious.
Impressive. These sentient fighters appear to adapt to damage. I'd love to crack one open and see what makes it tick.
Kind of funny because my buddy was able to destroy that thing.
Incredible. The Stalker has built void keys. Use this one to reopen the portal before more sentient fighters come. The void
Okay.
is poison to them.
Ah, I was right.
Cross the threshold. Go now. The sentients cannot follow.
Oh, don't you just hate that feeling? Makes my stomach hurt. Can't see where you've left It was in the void all along. I knew the Lotus was powerful, but this, she erased history. We thought it was destroyed all this time. Huh. My
Nope.
Lotus, you make a fine villain.
And the reservoir with it. Very clever, Nata. Shadow, your path is clear.
Hunhouse found it. The reservoir, hidden in the void. A place sentients can never reach. We must do everything to keep it there. It's the only way to keep the Tenno's power alive.
Okay.
Found the reservoir. As unpleasant as our past is, I have to ask. I've seen inside a Tenno, yes. And what I found didn't make sense. Does this reservoir conceal some great deception?
Everything I've done was done to protect them. The void is forbidden to the sentients. It's our only protection against them destroying the Tenno. Do not let Aleph distract you from your mission.
I mean, the dude's curious.
They don't know the truth either, do they?
Nope.
How sweet. The betrayers get what they deserve. Lies from their omnipotent mother.
I have detected a ship leaving a tower. It's the Stalker. He's on his way to the moon. You need to find a way to get off this tower and onto the moon.
It seems to me that this tower is dedicated to masking the moon's location in the void, yes. Why not disable the mask so that Claptrap orders can pick them up?
Okay.
Or is that too complicated for you?
Well, that was interesting. 90% damage reduction, I think that's what it is, with this lunar eclipse. Okay, so it's wanting me to go down here. Okay, cool. Fragment. Okay. Do I have to, oh my gosh.
That's it.
Okay.
Shut down this power grid so that your mouthpiece orders can lock onto your location in the void.
Okay.
Keep talking, Orokin called Alad V. Your silence soon comes.
Okay, so looks like I'm gonna have to do a different approach to this, and maybe do them in separate order. Okay. Now that's done.
You did it. The void mask is crumbling.
Operator? How did you get through to me? Don't worry, Ordis is on his way now, preparing for extraction.
The sky will be as it was meant. The shadow returns the moon. The reservoir swells with Tenno blood. The old war finally ends.
Ah,
Another
great.
job well executed.
The moon. Somehow, Ordis actually remembers the last time I was here. Concern for the operator is at critical levels.
Okay.
The sus-
Let's get to it. I really gotta drip the ship out a little bit, since I got that new color palette.
The Stalker is heading toward the void control room. Track the
Collapse the void, Shadow, so that my fragments may attack. The Tenno hearts will beat their last.
No. If the void is collapsed, the reservoir will be destroyed, and you and the rest of the Tenno will be lost. Get to the void control room and stop the stalker.
Alright. Let's do it.
Hiding the moon in the void. Quite the magic trick, Lotus. But Tenno, you must be asking yourself, where is this heart, if not in my chest?
Yeah, that is the big question.
The moon will be crushed by the weight of the void. The sky will be as it should be.
Void collapse. Oh no. It would be such a shame to lose the moon so soon after finding it. Of course, you could just put it back in its rightful place, couldn't you?
I didn't want to have to do this, but the collapse is imminent. If the reservoirs can survive, we need to pull the moon out of the void. Here, help me disrupt the void compasses to reorient the moon.
And your reckoning.
Mm-hmm. Really? Come on. Seriously, if you want all about that life, come on, get up here.
The void. I will disconnect them from the central system to gain control. Supply them with power from your shield.
Bro, you really aren't about that life. You just went down so easily.
Nata, you trust this Orokin blood who would chisel weapons from our bones?
Keep moving. Another compass needs your shield's power.
Okay.
You cannot stop the inevitable.
I just did. I killed your stalker, and now we're getting this done.
Disrupted, but there is one more step. Get to the pendula. Hurry.
The pendulum.
What was that?
Orokin, the noise you make will cease now and forever.
Uh-oh, Hanhaus found me. Sorry I can't stick around to see how this all ends, but I've got to save my own skin. Don't forget our deal, Lotus.
These pendula keep the moon stable in the
Wow,
void and
really?
power them down. Security eye. Watch out. Wait. The security eye just destroyed a pendula. Try and trick it into taking out the rest.
Basically, the thing just has to shoot these. Then once it shoots these, then it should, I guess, reset itself. I don't know.
That's it. The eye is taking out the pendula. Keep it up.
Alright, do your little hissy fit again. Jeez.
Last one.
Yep, last one here. Alright, and boom.
It's done. The moon is falling out of the void. Hold on. This will not be a smooth ride.
I bet not.
Shoot as quickly
It's
as
planetary. It's not planetary. It's basically not destruction. It's more so like geolocation. Like, this is ridiculous.
Is to be destroyed. They're devils from that hell, not human anymore.
No, Wallace. No more destruction. We could heal them. Maybe they're meant to save us.
How can you defend these devils, Margulis, after what they've done to you?
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. They won't hurt anyone. I just need more time.
Hush, my wilted love. I cannot protect you. Tomorrow you must renounce before the seven.
Well.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yep. Nothing really much to show for that. Still kind of annoying that the Stalker didn't drop anything despite the fact that you were able to kill him. It wasn't even an objective. You didn't have to kill him. You could have just ignored him. I'm pretty sure.
The moon is back in.
Yeah, moon's back in orbit. Now let's just go and save the reservoir. Alright.
We saved the moon from a void collapse, but Hunhow can now attack the reservoir directly. He must not reach the sacred place.
Shadow, bleed the reservoir until it is desert dry.
Lovely.
This will stop the voices from taking hold. You will have to dream, my angel.
Dream.
So shame on you! You Orokin! So perfect on the outside, but you're rotted through and through!
Man.
7 hands raised. For your apostasy, the judgment is death. Margulis, why? It's about the other rejects we consigned to Lua a few years ago. They're calling it transference. I know we are desperate, Executor, but these aren't Dark soldiers. These are golems possessed by devil minds.
Okay. Here we are. So this is the Tenno Reservoir. And it bloomed just like a flower. Oh. Well.
Dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
And this is me. Excuse me, I want to be my Warframe again. Come on. And there's transference.
You hesitate, Shadow, but remember your despair. This is your only chance to make it end.
Okay. And all I can do is walk.
Operator, you're awake now, but you're more vulnerable than ever. Get back to your
Well,
ship.
obviously. But I'm not weak, that's for certain.
Focus your mind to unleash your true power.
I really need something to focus this power, because right now it just looks like a giant energy blast. And for whatever reason, it definitely looks like these sentients cannot take the damage from this. I thought you would have more sentients to send at something like me, especially since this is your one true chance to end this. So why do you not have more sentients coming after me than just these two? Like, seriously. Like, there's no specialized sentients, no nothing. It's literally just those, like, overrated, like, police, essentially, with batons. Well, geez, don't hold the child by its neck, Mirage. Jeez. What the? What the?
Know how much time you have. Descend into the heart of your orbiter.
What the
so you can
heck?
find
Why is my Mirage an amputee? And why am I holding the tenor like old luggage? Oh my god. This is definitely the best. Yeah, I know how to use my blast. I mean, that's what I did to have to get around those sentients. Ah.
how.
I'm assuming I gotta stop you.
Get
No.
past him.
No.
Get to the link.
And blast that thing?
Use your energy to breathe
I
life
need
into the
some more energy. Okay. Yes, I will. This is my ship. You're the trespasser here.
Again, it needs more power.
And your reckoning.
One more time.
Come on. I need some more juice. Alright.
No self, no sense, no death. Just a metal puppet dangling on Tenno strings. Only the Tenno's
Yeah.
planet will end your despair. All your dread-long life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things? You know the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself.
Oh. Come on. Come on. Break him. Yep. Nope. Well, my warframe may be damaged, but at the very least, I'll live. Wait, who's picking me up? Wait. It's Mommy! It's Mommy Lotus. Okay.
Now we fight on two fronts, my child. The war without, and the war within.
And now it's time for the customization. Honestly, and dude's bald. Alright, well, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. Thanks, Shocks. By the way, welcome to stream. Well, now it's just to make a quick little character customization, and then we can move on to the next part. I think that'll do. So then let's move on to the hair and or beard style, and that's all you get. Besides, oh, you get a few others, but what do we have for plat down here? Ooh, I do like Arthur's hairstyle. Let's see. Lloyd's hairstyle. Nope, that hairline's awful. Yeah, nope. Nope. You know what? That'll work. We'll go with the Mirror's hairstyle. Yeah, I know I can mix two faces. I don't know if I'm dropping frames, to be honest. It might just be something to do with the game, maybe the stream, but I'll figure that out here in a second. If you still notice it, then I'll run through and see if I can find some way to fix it. Alright. Now, I think that should be just about everything, except for the eyes. I think I'm fine with just leaving the eyes that way. I'll just have a voice.
When I think of the things I used to be afraid of, I almost feel sorry for them.
Whatever the answer is, it's not what we're expecting.
A normal kid with a normal life. I barely remember any of it.
Yep, that works. Now, time for an outfit. Goth hood. Let me look at that. Let me look at the collection. Oh, that's for the drifter. Well, in that case, it didn't even help me. Let's see. Is there anything interesting? Hey, Shocks, do you have any recommendations on looks for Tenno? Like the operator? It's not really my thing. Lone Rider. I'm assuming you're talking about getting the entirety of the set. Let's see. Lone Rider mixed with Dex. Okay. So I'll go with the Lone Rider hood. And then you said the Dex, which... Do I have it? Is it something I can get? Hmm. No, I don't. I only just started this account like a few days ago. Like, I think about like a week ago, to be honest. In that case, I'll just have to make something then. Hmm. Let's see. That actually looks kind of cool. Your entire operator is Lone Rider? I mean, that's definitely cool. I think I'm going to go personally with the Chimerist uniform. And then, let's see here. What about the gloves? The gloves will just add sleeves to it? Yeah. It don't feel complete without the sleeves. And then the leggings. Do I have to go with this as well? I mean, it kind of matches the vibe. Then again, Lone Rider. Let's see. It's kind of hard because I can't look at everything all together. I have to just sit here and look at him in a sitting position. Oh well. Perfectly fine. I can add those later. I don't need them right now. But this definitely is a very nice outfit. So now, I just got to come up with some colors. So the lining color for this, I think I'm going to go for a... Yeah, just in this, I'm assuming you're talking about for me being able to look at my operator. In that case, I can do fine-tuning later if I want to. I think I'll do... which colors? I think I'm going to go different than I usually do. I'm going to go with a... I'm going to go with a green. So now, let's do the primary, which will be black. Now the secondary color can be black as well. I feel you, Fluffy, I do. With that Aya. And you usually go with a darker red. Secondary, light gray. Tertiary is dark gray. And energy is blue. Okay. That actually sounds like a great combination. Yeah, that's definitely the way that Aya goes. Sometimes I get lucky and I get a few, but then other times I just can't get any no matter how hard I try. I'll be sitting there for hours trying to farm Aya. I think the suit energy needs to be the same as this. There we go. Secondary suit energy. We'll just copy it with the same as the first one. Yeah, comment in Twitch and watch on YouTube. Honestly, that is the best way to actually go through. Dropping frames in YouTube. Yeah, I know that there's probably some issues with some things going on right now. But hopefully after I get through this, I don't have to worry about that. Now, sigil. The last thing I need to do is put the sigil that I'm using. Let's see. And there we go. That should be everything for
My
the
child,
customization.
so beautiful to behold. How do you feel?
I'm confused. I thought I was...
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
So, nerd. Or watching somebody fight, or... You know what? Whatever. Let's go with a fight.
I remember everyone was laughing outside an airlock. This kid had a boy by
Yeah, I
the throat.
don't blame you for hating YouTube streams.
All.
Twitch is nice for streaming, however, they do have a slight delay.
From your time aboard the Zariman 10-0, before the void jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space. All her crew gone, except the children.
Yep,
I didn't
it
wanna
is what it
live
is.
anymore. I felt guilty that I was alive. But we could do things. Extraordinary things. Maybe there was a reason we survived.
Yeah,
You were so brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you. The void had changed you, and you couldn't control it. No one could. They were
Nope.
about to destroy the orphans of 10-0, but Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
We couldn't help it. The outbursts. We hurt her, blinded her. But even then, she never abandoned us. In the dream, we
Jeez.
found peace, and she sang to us in the cold, dark.
The Orokin murdered Margulis, used her work to create transference. Your mind projected into a surrogate strong enough to withstand your power. It felt like waking up, but it was just a lucid second dream.
Okay.
It was a shadow underneath what we did. A sensation of being a victim. Of being helpless. I took up the sword to protect those in need.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno
Yeah.
Ways.
Thanks for the lore,
See
Rebecca.
yours.
Alright, this is the big first choice that I have to make. Zenrik is great for energy and resources and economy, but I've always chose Zenrik whenever I've played through the game. I've never tried any of the other ones. I know Maturai is best for taking care of, like, using things with your operator. But, let's see. I'll ask the both of you, Fluffy and Shocks, which one of these would be great? And I'm not choosing Zenrik. Yeah, the reason why I'm not going with Zenrik is mainly because Zenrik is like the default that everybody goes to. I don't want to be like everybody else. So, not Zenerate go Inaru for the poise, or Vazarin for the heals. And then Matarai is for, I'm assuming, outright damage. So I think Matarai is like the best for Eidolons. In that case, I think I'm gonna go Unaru.
I see a mountain breaking the sky, the way of Yuneru. We pushed
Yuneru.
ourselves to outlast the enemy, to withstand all aggression without bending.
Uneru will be your focus.
All
But
right.
we have so much more to do. Here in the Orbiter, transference will be even stronger. Command the Warframes. Make whole the shattered world you've been given. Are you ready, Tenno?
Yes,
Yep.
Lois, I am.
All right. Now I got a new Naru lens. That's actually very cool. Being able to armor strip adjust your operator and having no knockback. That's actually like really good. Ooh, Broken Moor.
We're out of the night.
I just got a free light stick. Ooh. They upgraded this thing to 35% on the crit. I thought this thing used to be a stat stick, like for
Saddle up.
other purpose. Guess I'm wrong. Okay, well, Swooping Falcon, I guess you're going in. Now, let's see. This will be here. Or actually, and then when I steal, Organ Shatter. I don't need Pressure Point, I don't think. I don't think this is worth putting in there. I'll definitely come to figure out more about it. But right now, I think this will be a okay baseline to start with. I'll put heat on it. Why not?
Operator, do you know which finger the Corvus used to count their money? The index.
Ah, good lord, Ordis, that was a horrible, horrible thing to say. Alright, anyways. Now that that's taken care of, I can put... I'm pretty sure I can put something on her, right? Yeah, there it is, the focus lens. Now that the focus lens is on, I should be able to earn standing for this. Yeah, I used to use the Broken Moor all the time the first time I got it. It was like the main weapon I used for a long time. I just never knew where to go afterwards. But anyways, after I finish leveling up the Gorgon, I'll move on to something else, probably. Alright, so now, what is the next quest? Ordis's lore? No, I have not. I have not actually, like, heard of, like, his background before us. If there was one, I'm pretty sure there has been. Is there something I can look up to do so? Like, is it in the codex at all? Or is it, like, something that is, like, found through fragments? Not a quest, really. It's in the fragments? Okay. Well then, hopefully one day when I get through the fragments, I can actually learn more about his backstory. I might look at a lore video after this, just to go and see. But first things first, I'm going to look and see what the new quest is for me to get to next planet. Second dream has to be completed. Alright. Alright, after that, let's go ahead and look at the refresh. Because I'm pretty sure that the Resurgence just refreshed. Yep, I was right. Oberon and Necros. Plus the Cerberus Prime is back. And the Galatine Prime. Yeah, I'll just watch a YouTube video about it after this is over. Cerberus has a nice baseline for crit and status. Oh, I'll check if the Verve Sigil is still here. Yep, there it is. It's right here. Yeah, all the Verve stuff I don't think usually will go away. I just think it's just the top stuff, like the stuff that costs these. Except for the Lex Prime, Fang Prime, Burston, and Bratton. Speaking of, now that I'm thinking about it, I have 3 Regal Aya. So, which would be the best to go for? The Cerberus and Carnon? Yeah, you're right. The Cerberus and Carnon actually would make this a worthwhile investment. Honestly, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go for the Cerberus then.
Here, fresh from the past.
Now I have 1 more Regal Aya I can spend. I think Lex Prime might be the way to go, but then again, I don't really want to. Let's see. I don't have an armor set or an ephemera yet. It's probably gonna be one of those. This armor set just doesn't really vibe with me though. This is cool.
May the void bring you what you need.
Yeah. I would only use it for the cosmetics too, but right now I'm only MR6, so I can't really get a hold of some of these things elsewise. So, I think now I'm going to go to the Cerberus, and I'm going to start working on it. It is a really nice looking rifle. Also, that is hilarious. I'm assuming this came with the 99 update. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So it's already got an upgrade, and some of these other things actually come along afterwards. Alright. I do really need to get a hold of some better mods for primary weapons. Because like right now, this is absolutely garbage. What did you name your legs? And is it stream appropriate? Alright, let's see. The main quests are here. So the War Within is what would come next, but I need to get to Sedna first. and then Chains of Harrow, and then Apostasy, and then Sacrifice. Rising Tide is just to get a hands on a Railjack. Yeah. Let's see. I can't put anything really on this. Alright, whatever. Ooh. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to do. I just couldn't remember. My brain just kind of left me. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. And now, I think the look actually pulls off very nicely. In-game name is the same. It should be up there in the top left if you can see it. But even if you can't, here you go. I'll just pull up the profile. You should be able to see it now. Alright, got it. That is hilarious. I'm just gonna keep that to myself since it's down in the bottom. I think my picture actually covered the name. But that is hilarious. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is try to get to Pluto Junction. Which means I have to go through a spy mission and some math. I gotta do this anyway because I want to get a hold of the index. Yeah, if Warframe didn't block it, then it should be fine.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
So, corporates are just the culprit, worshipping money.
I need to get a hold of some damage mods that actually work for the Cerberus, because I have good secondary and melee mods, but I have nothing in terms of primary. I've always liked the Cerberus and its 3-round mechanic, or a 3-round burst lever action. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it would be blocked either, but then again, things are so sensitive now that if you screw up even the slightest, you'll be put on a blacklist. Like, I miss the days when you could just say whatever you wanted and not get fussed for it. Dude, I've seen the Strun and Karnon, like, people have sit there and just beat that thing to death because it is one of the best guns for crowd control and just overall damage. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I'm just gonna swap to this.
That was a close one.
Alright.
Nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Just stab you. Oh, well, obviously I just got hit by that. That's hilarious. Oh, bro, I hate these ones. Bro, wrong side. Okay, so that's 3. That means this goes here, that goes there, that goes there. Bruh. Yeah, I'm not very good when it comes to these rotating ones. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take a look at your mod configuration whenever I'm in Orbiter. Yeah, I need to craft some ciphers as well. But before then, now that I have a moment, just want to point out the fact that I literally am as thick as tissue paper. Forget this. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and add you, Shocks, if you don't mind. Maybe I'll play with you just like sometimes I play with Fluffy. Come on. I don't have all day. Alright. Yep, go check in the simulacrum. That's the best way to do it. Nice. Thank you for the follow, Shocks. Yeah, I'm not going to push it down people's throats. If you want to follow, you can. If not, that's perfectly fine. But hopefully someday I can just make this my primary way of income. Yeah, I don't blame you for strangling her. I mean, she practically has dementia, so I mean, I can't really fault her too much, but then again, I mean, it's probably going into factor with you're not getting any Aya. All I know is that I just want to get this stupid spy mission over with. Yeah, see, what's the point of having these, like, really low level, and then just everything just gets You've got to be joking me.
You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Ah, lovely. You know what? I'm not even gonna get it, because I can't. Yep. Yep, I'm not gonna get this one either. Bruh, I just finished it. Oh, that's just blatant robbery. By a singular, like, nanosecond, I wasn't able to get it. Bro, I'm gonna take my rage out on a Corpus Survival later. I'm just gonna sit there and consistently grind levels on Corpus. By the way, I won't be able to see chat for a minute because I usually read chat off of my phone, but it just died. so after the mission, I will go and hook up my phone so I can be able to continue to read chat. Or actually, whenever I have a moment to get by myself, I'll do it. But right now, I'm getting swarmed by stupid MOAs. If I remember correctly, before you're able to, like, really concentrate your energy, I think whenever you use your operator, you just, like, put forth a force laser or something. Okay, what tile set is this one? Okay, take off the laser in there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to plug up my phone so I can continue to read Twitch chat in a second. Bro, am I seriously getting shot? How about all of you just burn? How about that? Jeez. Leave the screen for like 2 seconds and I'm already getting hit in the back. Okay, well... Okay, do the edges first. At least pass the mission, yeah.
They won't even know it's gone.
Finally.
The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, Lotus, but I am not very good when it comes to those rotating things. Plus, I absolutely despise spy missions to begin with.
They brought in reinforcements. A Bursa.
A Bursa. Bro, I'm not scared of anything these guys have right now.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Alright.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I'm just gonna check out what said chat. I mean, if you don't mind Shocks, you definitely could join. Same thing with Fluffy, but he's just grinding Aya right now. If you want to join, we can speed through tiles. I really do not mind. That's really just what I'm doing right now. It's just speeding through tiles so I can get to the next story quest. Okay, so get through you and then go to here. And then once I get to Pluto, I'll be able to finally get to the next story quest. Oh wait, actually I forgot. Frickin'. Okay. Forgot while I had time, I should probably look at your Cerberus Prime. Hunter Munitions, that makes sense. Vital Sense definitely makes sense. Hammer Shot, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Primary Deadhead, yep, for headshot kills. Critical Delay, that makes entire sense right there. Ooh, nice little ribbon. Then Rifle Elementalist, status damage with Punch Through, Galvanized Chamber, and Primed Shred, which is fire rate and punch through. Yeah, this thing is nasty. Like, it's funny because I have absolutely none of these mods. But it says I have critical delay. Hold on a minute. I don't have that, but it says I do.
Otis finds it odd
It's so
that humans
weird.
only get a few years to live, yet spend.
Okay. If you have Pistol Gambit, it counts as critical delay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, if I'm doing it, then yeah, I'll do friends only. That way so we can get through things. Oh, point strike. Okay. Alright. I'll turn it to friends only. That way so we can just go through nodes as fast as possible. Alright. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and invite you. Alright. Jeez. Bro, you're straight pro. I think you only have, like, what, one left? Like, one mastery rank left? This is the next tile. Bro, you gotta teach me your secrets.
Find them and take them out.
Corpus have tech weapons. We'll need to be careful.
Recent innovations in Corpus robotics have led to a surge in production. Their newest animal-like proxy is an unrelenting hunter. Codenamed Hyena, this robot is designed to work in packs.
Let's go.
Our operatives have identified at least 4 different variations of the Hyena model, each with a different specialization and arsenal of attacks. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Use caution. The Hyena pack will work together to try and take you down. There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
Bro, literally just looked at him and he would died. All you had to do was look at the hyena and he was dead. Now that I got that, I can just go and move on.
Contract complete. Great work.
Bro, out of my way.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work.
Alright. Now I can unlock the first ability. Alright. Now, I'm going to have to temporarily disband to do the junction. Bro, an Excalibur Spectre. Ooh, they changed the weapon that he has. He now has the Bratton Vandal. And he still has the Skana, though. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, just die. Ooh. I am from the United States. I'm from the East Coast. Alright. Now, I'm here. Now that I can just... I'm just gonna go and take care of the upgrade that I have. I'm assuming this is what y'all meant. Gain immunity to slow, stagger, and knockdown effects for 10 seconds after transferring. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Alright, so now on to the next thing. Set an injunction. So, complete the quest Rising Tide. So, that's going to be a pain. Alright, in that case, I'm going to invite you back. Then you can help me take on Rising Tide. Personally, I've never played through this. Alright, so build the Railjack Cephalon. Assuming he's down here. Yep. Oh, I actually have the stuff to build it. Come on. Just get you done already. Install it into the dry dock. Okay. Alright. So now let's go to the dry dock. Yeah. It is perfectly fine. I'm not in any hurry whatsoever. Alright. Drop chance blessing. Alright.
I am Cephalon Sai. You will refer to me as such.
Alright. Perfectly fine. What you munching on?
Learned from past defeat. Reforming. Rebuilding. We must rebuild to contain that threat. We will reconstruct an old war-era Sigma Series Railjack.
Okay.
A Railjack requires a viable command Cephalon. I am not a viable command Cephalon. I will identify a viable replacement. But first, recover the wreckage. Then, assembly. Return to your orbiter.
Alright, well. Ooh, that is a nice snack.
We must have that Railjack.
Cover the fuselage. Okay. Oh. Let me go ahead and invite you. Nice.
Faint void drive traces in proximity. Locate and mark for recovery.
Dude, Volt speed with Mirage's passive is insane. Okay.
From the Vidar School. Stay in close proximity while I scan it.
That is a really cool emote. I will not lie. Ooh, nice.
Interference drones. We have work to do.
Alright, I'll grab the other one then. Yep.
Drones down. Back to it.
Straight up murdering. Dude, get out of the circle.
Confluence aggregator roasted. Something has nested in the fuel intakes. Astral frame integrity 87%. Component viable. Cephalon Ortis. Rendezvous with Tenno at extraction point.
Nice.
Job well executed.
So do we actually just get to build a straight up thing instead of having to, like, go through the process of building each individual piece?
Tenno, your assistance is required in the dry dock.
Dude, how many times are we gonna have to go back to the stupid dock? Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, you can also do the stuff in the dojo. I remember that. Let's see. Fast travel, dry dock.
I have not seen a railjack in some time. I remember.
Yeah, crafting like 5 times is annoying.
Fallen to the sentient armada. Our orders: behead the.
Oh man, this is what you mean.
Sukin, Crody, Izada. There are none finer. We are family. We will stop this war in its tracks. We are.
Oh man, I don't have enough Rubido.
Best hope. We.
Bro, this is gonna be so annoying for a quest.
There is work to be done. This fuselage requires repair. The sentients continue to rebuild themselves.
Dude, I don't have a lot of resources. Okay, first off, before we do anything, I need to know what resources I'm gonna need for this thing. So, let's see. What was the name of the quest again? I completely forgot. Rising Tide. Hmm. All right. 16 Argons? Jeez. That's crazy. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to get through this today. So, let's see. The thing that I needed was Rubido, and I'm pretty sure it's, yep, on Earth. Well, in that case... Phobos. Alright, I'm trusting you.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operator.
Cora, nice. That's actually a great pick for this.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
I'm assuming we don't even have to move for the cage.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
I think after 5 minutes, I should be pretty good on Rubido. Especially since you're running Cora. So I wasn't very short on it.
Life support on the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Need to just sit in the dome, to be honest.
Capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Okay, just as a curiosity, Shocks, is there any way that you could help me get some of the mods that you have for your Cerberus? Bro, I keep forgetting and just wanting to kill stuff. Ooh, Rubido. Yeah, it'd definitely be greatly appreciated if you could help me set up that Cerberus that you have. Mainly because I don't want to spend all my time having to grind up mods. Well, I mean, I don't want you to do the endo stuff for me if you don't have to. Basically, I just want to get the base mods themselves. I mean, I'm fine with doing the endo farming and such. I just need to figure out how to get the mods. Okay. If you both want to come together and help out with that situation, then so be it. That'd be nice. Here. I'll let you see what the build is whenever we get back into orbit. Yeah, it's alright.
Another life support capsule is now
These are the mods. Down here, 3 of them. Now, I also believe that you had Hammer Shot on there as well.
The raid is off to a successful start. Extraction is available if you need it.
Yeah, that's my thought on Hammer Shot. Good luck in even trying to get it. Alright, let me see how much Rubido I have. I've already got 1,000. Alright.
Another job well executed.
Alright, we can probably go and look and see. I am going to look at something else. It's a mod you only get on Nightmare. And there's a 1% chance of dropping. That is foul. Okay. This is the build. I mean, obviously I don't have a ribbon, but I can figure something out for it. I just need to know. I just need to get the rest of these mods. Yeah, it can be replaced with 6060. Let's see. Shred. Fire rate for punch. Yeah, fire rate and punch through is nice. If you have some of the spare mods, I might be able to compensate you for it. Maybe. Wait, actually, I don't even know if I can give you anything that you don't already have. I can't even get ribbons yet. Because I'm not high enough mastering, I think. Alright. You have each mod easily a dozen times? I bet so. 77 million credits. That's just hilarious. Resource drop chance blessing. But no, looking at Hammershot's drop chance, especially on its only ability to do so, is ridiculous. It's only on one rotation on 2 nodes. Active nightmare modes, and it has to be on rotation A. Jeez. I don't have any of the 6060 mods, to be honest with you. I don't know how, but for some reason, going through and playing the game and grinding in my off time, I still have not gotten a single 6060. It is crazy. I think I have some for secondary, but not for primary. Okay, in that case, I'll just give you something. Yeah, see, I got this thing for pistol, but nothing more. Ammo case or fish. Alright, well, in that case, if you say so. Oh, I also bought this the other day, too. Yeah, I'll just give you a relic. You just get 1 relic. Or a mod, yeah, I'll just give you a mod. Also, if we're going about the way that was supposed to go, need to figure out a couple other things about what I need. Thermite rounds, frigid blast. Yeah, those 2 are really nice. Oh, dude! Just straight giving me the hookup on these things. Honestly, that's crazy. Wow. Dude, that is crazy. That's insanely generous of you. Thanks. Alright. Nice. What up, Team Envy? Alright, is there anything else? I can make like 20 or so sculpts an hour if I grind for it. Yeah, I bet you can. If I'm not mistaken, there's a thing in the helmet. I think that's what it's called. Where you like get an ability to hunt down like treasures and codices and stuff like that. $100K Endo, that's just ridiculous. Just gotta get the stars to put into these things. Now that I got them, I just need to get the stars. Oh yeah, I do need to repair. That's a great call. Oh well, and I guess for the moment I'm just gonna go ahead and put the mods on here while I'm here. I could have done this while I was in there, but I didn't think about it. Okay, so crit delay is going to go in one of these. Hunter munitions. And I'll just put I'll put Malignant Force here. Shred here. Vital Sense. Let's see. Yeah, 2 full prime mods. That is really, really sad. Is that what I need for the next step? Okay, well in that case, that is like 6 out of 8 mods, so I can put in something else for the... Yeah, Hammer Shot's gonna be a pain to get. I think I can put in a fire rate thing for device. I think just for now I'm gonna put these in here. Then when I get the stars, I can actually finish this build here. Just make it corrosive for now. Oh wait, yeah, I don't have the Rifle Elementalist either. I need to get that. Alright. $2,682 ammo cases. That is nuts. Alright, let's go to the dry dock. Alright. Tribute all.
Fabrication and restoration commencing.
You gave me the Elementalist? Hold on. Let's go to mods. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you did. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. That is my fault. That is my fault entirely. There it is. So in that case, I can just take off the, why not? I'll just take that off. I'm gonna have to redo some of the formula on this thing. Have to like formula it like crazy. Okay. In the meantime, let's go to the dry dock. Now, I just gotta return to the orbiter.
Our enemy rebuilds itself ceaselessly. We must have that railjack.
Oh, jeez. Mortis lungfish. Gosh. Just even hearing it sounds outrageous. Remove speed trigger and put Stormbreaker on? Yeah, honestly, probably good call. In that case... Wait. Does this look fine? I need a ton of endo. Jeez. Failed to join session. Okay, well, here. I'll fix it. Alright. Now let's get the propulsion system.
Void contamination points to bleed out from railjack catalytic artery. Locate and assess.
Ooh, wait, gallium. Bruh. Getting stuck on everything with speed. Ooh, your goon frame is done? Alright. I'll invite you as soon as we're out of this mission tile.
Propulsion systems, the most advanced ever produced. Scanning. Remain in proximity. Neutralize all hostiles. Scan cannot continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it. Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted. Back to work. Let us get this over with.
Ooh, one of those things.
Interrupted. Hold perimeter. Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume scan.
Bombalist. That's
Drones down.
things from
Back to it.
Cetus.
Perimeter breached. Clear them out to resume scan.
Yeah, no.
Orgone accumulator blown. Etheric condenser vaporized. Viable.
Bro, that speed is insane. 200 meters in like a blink of an eye.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Propulsion systems. Yeah, doing survival where those resources are common and just staying there as long as possible yields the best results.
Wreckage recovered. Proceed to the drop.
Yep, straight back to the dry dock. Good lord. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh yeah, by the way, Shocks, while I have your attention, I really, really would like to see if I could get your opinion on the companion I have. The Diriga. Let's see. Go to the mods. This is just what I ended up putting together. I saw this on a stream one day and I figured I would copy it. It is not original at all, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Yeah, it probably is overkill on normal mode. Let's see. Can't say you've used it at all. Well, that's interesting.
Void engines. Void engines. Zada dances our ship through forward lines. Crody identifies and prioritizes
Alright.
targets. Sukin's
In that case, then I'll just try to fix it with try to fix the other things, which is the weapon.
Zada plots an arc. We accelerate.
Yeah, I can understand that.
The dead have no needs. The living require that propulsion system.
Okay.
Reconstruction begins. This will take some time.
Bro, this is just ridiculous. Yeah, see, the reason I saw Diriga was basically using it for, what's it called? Targeting receptor, okay. Contagious bond, synth deconstruct, sacrifice. Revive its down owner for 100%. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Detect vulnerability. Upon completing research on an enemy, its subsequent stands will reveal their weak points. Actually, that's pretty cool. It's like a mini Banshee thing. Investigator, primed animal instinct. Yeah, actually, this is incredibly cool. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Dude, I remember having to go through this process the first time. I played like a couple years ago, back when this like first released, and waiting 12 hours per piece was absolutely abhorrent. Wait, I have a better one than you do? Here. This is what it is. I don't have all the stuff perfect yet because I still need to do some forma on this. But let's see. Ooh, the Hound. Oh yeah, this is just straight. Dude, you are sweating hard with this one. Lacerton. Condition Overload, Violent Scourge, Vicious Frost, Focus Radon. Yeah, I only use the Artax on the thing because that's the only thing I had. Jeez. I'm gonna look at this. Alright, now I'm gonna fix this mess. Alright, now that I have this, I'm gonna put this on here. And let's see, what else should I put? Status chance, because I don't have anything better for it. I think I'm going to make... not gas cold, but... where's the other one? Wasn't there an ice one that was supposed to be here? Oh well. I'm end up putting this in here for the heck of it. Show how the Hound works. Pro. Gas cold is pretty bad, I would say. I I want to come up with something here. I need to figure out what I was doing. My brain kind of like lost the plot. So it's radiation, viral, and cold. Well, why not? Let's just put that there, and then just put this here, and it may be a rush thing, but whatever. I'm just gonna have to farm a lot of Forma. Yeah, gas electric elementalist is insane. Like here, let me see. I have one arcane that I got, and it was melee influence, and it was maxed. I got this off of somebody for like maybe 200 plat. But regardless of that, yeah, the Durga is already overkill. Oh, jeez. Yep, I got influence.
Our enemy rebuilds itself.
Inadem.
We must have that railjack.
This is a melee weapon that you have? Oh, nice. Oh, by the way, I do not have the Zorus yet. I forgot to do the quest in my off time because I don't really want to do it on stream, to be honest. See? I haven't done the Deadlock Protocol yet. This is what is for the Zorus. For the moment, I'm just trying to get through this. But right now, I'm going to invite the both of you. Alright. Yeah, I know. I wanted to speed through and get to the second dream. So now, we're going to Port Nassau. I will definitely check it out. I'll take a look at you whenever we get in there.
Railjack Nassau nearby.
Alright, here. Let's look at the Sojo. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see it. But yeah, I would say the Zorus is definitely a really great weapon. It's just, I have not done it yet because, well, I wanted to get through the second dream and then potentially to other stuff. Ah, jeez. I just went flying off the side, as per usual. Oh well. You guys can probably take care of everything before I even get there anyway.
Side Nassau. Seen better days. Scanning. Eliminate interference. Interference drones. We have work to do. over with. Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this. Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume scan. Return to objective.
Yeah, definitely not used to that amount of speed yet.
Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted. Boom. Drones down. Back to it. Viable. Tagging for retrieval. Extract.
Another job well executed.
All right.
Tenno, your assistance is required in the dry dock.
Jeez, already straight back to the dry dock. All right. Yep, install this, repair that. Install this, repair that. It's just the same process over and over.
Zada plots a data-gathering lap around the worm ship. Sukin targets exposed launch orifices. Power redirects to the Tunguska capacitor. With a pull of the trigger, we will end this. The moment arrives.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me. I'm missing one thing, and it's circuits.
Tenno, my precepts. I am not a viable command.
Well, looks like I gotta go get some circuits. Yeah, you can fast travel using the gear wheel. I just completely forgot about it. Let's see. Yeah, I can actually make some of these weapons now if I wanted to. This is the biggest joke of the game. Alright, well, in that case, it's time to go and get ourselves some new stuff. Alright. I'll invite the both of you if you want to join. Now, we're going to go and get some circuits.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
We'll do whatever we need to do to get this stuff done. Already got some circuits. Nice. Wait, that's Nyx with Citron's abilities? That's pretty cool. Think I have enough already? I mean, we might. We could definitely go look. Alright, Citron's just somewhere? Okay.
Reinforcements available. Do you
Alright.
choose to leave now or continue fighting? We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Alright. Now let's see. We'll go back to the dry dock. Back to the dry dock we go. Oh wait, yeah. And that should be it.
Fabrication and restoration commencing.
Jeez. Full minute.
Some time.
In the meantime, I'm going to go through the duplicate mods that I have. Jeez. Oh, good lord. Just completely closed it out without even thinking about it. Okay. It's fine. 9:40 p.m. there? Jeez. Yeah. I have another one that's already like equipped. I ended up getting it from a guy that was quitting the game earlier today. That's where I got some of my mods to begin with. The dude was quitting the game because he said that he was basically tired of it. And I honestly said, you know what? That's understandable if you've been here for a while. He was only like MR 15, I think. Jeez, I keep doing the same thing. Okay. Think that'll do for now anyway. Mainly because there's not really a whole lot of mods that are like excessive with the amounts of copies that I have. Alright. Nice. Check out what your color scheme in game looks like. Okay. That should be you, right? Oh, nice. Ended up getting a... Yep, there it is. This is the one that you went for. Well, actually, that does look incredible. And let's see. This is the one that you use. Tenacious Bond. Headshot kills reduce companion recovery time. And if the companion's critical chance is over 50%, then you gain 1 times final critical damage multiplier. Okay, that's pretty cool. And Animal Instinct. That's pretty alright. What in the heck is that thing pointing to? Okay.
Starboard nacelle located. We, you, need this.
Oh, bruh. I went to reload and I accidentally left him. Elevator.
Starboard nacelle. Best in class. Scanning. Sights up. Safety's off. Scan interrupted. Maintain proximity to objective. Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume scan. Boom. Drones down. Back to it. Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them. Return to objective. Interference drones. We have work to do. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Integral fission tanks ruptured. Otherwise, fine. Cephalon Ordis has been signaled. Proceed to extraction.
Sentient fighters can adapt to your attacks. Hit them with something else. Another job well executed.
Alright. Now there's only one piece left if I recall correctly. Alright. Okay. There we go.
Precepts. Complete the mission. Preserve.
Get the tail and the engine?
Tunguska capacitor charged. Sukin pulls the trigger.
Jeez.
Nothing happens. Zada reports engines offline.
Good lord. Back for more circuits.
Weapons offline. Personal lights flash on as the first missiles hit.
Go ahead and start the node that we need to go to for circuits.
Sukin, along with his gunnery chair, is sucked into the infinite. I watch as the port nacelle detonates. We are spinning. Zada calls for assistance. I am silent.
So where exactly do we need to go? Alright.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
Grab that. Just sit here and wait until I get the amount that I need. which is more than likely going to be up until the 5-minute mark. Your drifter. Oh, let's see it. Let's see the drifter. Ooh. It's a pretty nice design. This is just incredible. We're sitting here with Korra Strangledome.
Activating it will buy you more time.
By the way, is the I need to get a better idea of what Mirage's ability Eclipse is. Forgot. Basically just weapon damage increase and damage reduction. Mirage of Doppelgangers. 42.2% damage. Man, that's crazy. What, the tap for the tap for solar? Yeah, I still think that her damage increase is insane, though. Yep, got plenty of circuits. Hopefully we wouldn't have to do this again. Alright, we can head to extraction whenever it hits the 5-minute.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
Dude, this is insane.
complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, got a decent amount of credits too. Jeez. That's only for 5 minutes. Just imagine what you could do in like 3 hours. Alright. Let's see. Alright, another minute. I still think survival was a lot of fun though. Jesus, taking forever. Alright. Okay, finally. Now to get the tail section. Alright, to Sedna we go. Wait, so if we're going to Sedna, didn't we have to, like, finish this mission or this quest in order to get to Sedna to begin with? I don't know.
High probability of railjack tail section nearby.
Something we can all agree on is that there are some weirdos who only enjoy the open world aspects of the game. Like the fishing and gem mining. Like, I've seen people only play this game for that stuff. Alright, so that's dead end. Bruh.
Interference drones. We have work to do. Drones down. Back to it. Perimeter breached. Clear them out to resume scan.
Bro, really? More drones?
Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted. Agitators, viable. Marking for recovery.
Alright. Yeah, see, it's cool that they have the open world stuff like the gem mining and the fishing and everything like that, but it does get stale very fast. And it doesn't help that they put all of the operator stuff around that stuff. Like, for instance, getting Toroids is easy because you get to sit there and just endlessly farm enemies and kill them. Whereas getting the fishing parts and the things that you need, the certain fish, and it's just annoying. The whole process can be annoying. Whereas with just going around and just killing everything, pretty much is a whole lot more fun. At least to me, anyway. To each their own.
Sigma series. Top of the line. Crew. 4,890 confirmed kills. Complete the mission. Preserve
Yeah.
the crew. 13 system-wide errors. There were no errors. There was only me following my orders. In her final moment,
Oh, goodness.
Zara knew that. Precepts. Complete the mission. Preserve the crew. To complete the mission, the crew
437.
must die. To preserve the crew is to fail the mission. The crew exists to complete the mission. Therefore, I completed the mission. Why was I given those orders?
Bro's having an existential crisis.
Some time.
Alright, finally. Oh, okay. Okay. Navigation. This should be the last piece. Okay.
Cowling identified. Visual verification required. Move in. Engine Cowling. You know what to do. Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted.
It has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different.
Boom. Drones down. Back to it. Interference drones. We have
Out of spite, not loot. If we're going purely out of spite, I'd probably say the hyena pack, to be honest. I sit there and I just continuously beat those things up because they gave me a hard time the first time I played the game. Because there were bugs back then that made them practically either unkillable or they would glitch the game out to a point where they would just clip into a wall. It was stupid. There's the thing there. Jeez, that's nice.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, the Jordis Golem is absolutely annoying. Let's go to the dry dock. Alright, come on. Please let this be the last thing.
None conform to tactical parameters. None possess necessary astrogation poetics. None possess a comprehensive warfighting database. Viable cephalons. Nil.
Nice. Now, we just gotta wait for the repairs. Come on already.
This will take some time.
Alright, finally.
You have a railjack. Tenno, all records of my mission have been purged from the Weave. Why, I do not know. I had a crew. I must accept sole responsibility for their deaths. Conclusion, I am non-viable. But I am the only railjack-compatible cephalon. The sentients have almost rebuilt. Conclusion, I am, under the circumstances, a viable command cephalon. If you will have me.
Alright, let's do it.
Understood. I will begin the process of integrating myself with the ship's systems. This may take some time. Commencing. You may now enter your railjack.
Alright. Now we have a railjack.
Welcome to the railjack. A living thing. A home. And a weapon. Your home. Your weapon. Aboard this vessel, we work before where the negative resides. All systems integrated. Reactor still offline. This ship needs The harder I look, the less I see. Tenno, be my eyes. Now
I guess
is
go to
ready for
Lua.
coordinates. I urge. Lua. Lua.
I don't know. I guess if I gotta go to Lua alone, then so be it. Speaking of, why is it taking so long to load? Please do not tell me the game is going to be going through a process here. Ah, goodness grief. If the game has to be reset because of this, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, for whatever reason, the game is deciding it's going to freeze. So more than likely, I'm going to end stream and just do some stuff in my off time. And then tomorrow, I'll pick back up and do some other quests or main story missions or whatever. But I am going to drop a link to the Discord in here. That way, so Shocks, if you have Discord, you can go in and join the server, and then you can add me, and then I can work with you on anything if you would like to be generous enough to help. But yeah, my game is literally completely frozen. It's not going to go anywhere. Alright. Anyways, thanks for coming out, Shocks. Thanks for the follow. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Or you can... I'll reset the game and play with you guys offline. Out of streaming.